Uh-oh, here we go. We're probably going to get into some Ren stuff now. A lot of you guys had a lot to say when I did that Ren reaction back in the day, and I said I didn't necessarily like that song, and I forgot which one it was, but he was talking about when he was being sick. Not Troubles. It was Troubles. I was literally right here. it's literally right there. Troubles was the song that you guys were giving me commenting on how I should listen to more of his stuff and more of his catalog. And I think we're at that time. I think we're at that time where people are going to start requesting it. Oh man, Rank Rap Real. Listen to The Hunger and Losing It. Tell us. So we're going to finish this. This is what we're going to do. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to try to listen to all these songs right now. How long are we going to record? We're about a half hour in. We'll spend the next half hour listening to Ren. Okay. So this will be a Ren heavy reaction, and I'm hoping it's as good as you guys are telling me right now. Okay. Keep my fingers crossed. So The Hunger. Okay. We're going to go Ren The Hunger. So let's do that. Let's go over here. Do Ren The Hunger. A shout out to this. Shout out to give me a second here. Shout out to Pepin Sylvie. Pepino Sylvie. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing that right. Pepino Sylvie. That sound about right? Yeah. She's like, I don't know. Shout out to Pepino Sylvie 8887. Okay. You gave me a lot here. Well, this is dope. Okay. The Hunger, Losing It. Tell us after that what you really think. Okay, so he gave me 3. So he highlighted 3 songs for me. Okay. So shout out to Pepino Sylvie. Give you a highlight, brother. Shout out to you or sis. And let's get it. Starting off with The Hunger. Let's see if we can get that Ren bug that people have been going nuts over. Let's get it.
Poison in my veins lights a flame in my brain that maintains the pain that may change my frame of mind. Blind, I design rhymes intertwined, double time, genuine Frankenstein. I made a monster. Conquer, music scene, golden ticket, Wonka, conjure. Lyrics in my belly, I got thunder. Younger, everybody wishes they were younger. The older I'm getting, the more I feel the hunger. Bouncing like a welterweight, helter skelter, need Alka-Seltzer, alpha, beta, delta. I help you into the fall, I shelter, melt, mind the TV, these rhymes.
Okay, so off the rip, he's very much a Beastie Boys. Like you could tell he listened to a lot of Beastie Boys growing up. I don't know if you could tell that, Richard. I can definitely just hear it in his style. He's very much a Beastie Boys guy. This is like an old school, like Run DMC Beastie Boy type beat. Like at least that's what I'm picking up. And his accent always throws me off. Anytime he starts rapping, I get thrown off. Especially after listening to some West Coast rappers, and then listen to him. Obviously he's from the UK, so it's just like it's jarring a little bit after going from like listening to like West Coast to going to UK. It's a little bit jarring. So forgive me if I'm not like, it's a 2-minute song, so we just starting. So it's, we're gonna continue. Let's get it.
I find you never felt so feeling like this, feeling me, believing that I help you into the fall. I shelter, melt, to mind the TV, these rhymes. I find you never felt so feeling like this, feeling me, believing I'm a demon, I'm a devil. Fuck the game, complete at every level, I'm a vessel. The spirits are channeling on my lyrics, I'm a rebel. I raise my fist, the anti-capitalistic pissed, I revel. In society collapsing, fantastic, now pump the treble. Pick up the top of the tip of my tongue and type into telepathy. Terrify them with the terrible telekinesis, tantrums, I torture the enemy. Flowing and flowing and growing and flowing, I swallow the flow like a Toblerone. I'm a feast on the flow, I'm a beast with the flow, and I'm switching it up and I'm taking it low. Kitty with the black heart in the car park by Primark, jamming Django, Reinhardt, living with a raw star, refine rats, we'll find art, Vincent Van Gogh, I start making my mark. like Frankie Sinatra, can call me Arthur. And my style is homegrown like growing Cali weed. Don't need no personal trainer, I got trainers on my feet. You know I got the soul in my bowl when I eat. You know I'm staying grounded when I grind up my beef. But if you got a problem, my brother, I might just put on some rubber gloves and just choke it till I erupt to some blood that just bubbles up. And the bubbles just double up and you struggle. But luck is up cause I'm subtle at covering up the trouble. Cover up the crime scene, 1990, that's my scene. My teen years were spent rolling the Thai green. Obscene fiend in a pair of baggy jeans, putting backy with the green. Roll a fatty, dopamine starts flowing. My cerebellum.
Okay. He can spit. It's hard. The accent. How do you feel about the accent, Richard? It's hard. It's and again, guys, I am not a proficient English speaking guy, but it's hard. Sometimes he'll say things, and I don't necessarily. I'm not saying that it's bad, right? Like this is. I feel better about this song than I do Troubles just off the rip. This is better than Troubles to me, just off the rip. He's showing a lot of different flow switches, and to be honest with you, it's a style. It's just a style thing. I'm more on the West Coast. I grew up on West Coast hip hop, even East, like Biggie, Nas, man, like Pac. Obviously, that's West Coast, but like a lot of Atlanta rap. Man, I'm very particular about my hip hop. I'm very particular about my hip hop, so I don't want this to come off the wrong way. But I was never into the Beastie Boys. I'm not a Beastie Boys fan. I wasn't even really into Run DMC like that. Like this is like you can tell he's an older guy. Like he listened to Run, he listened to Beastie Boys. He probably, you know what I'm saying? Like even a little bit of like probably a little bit of LL, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of old school East Coast rap. So that's I can clearly hear that. I can clearly hear obviously Eminem, right? Just let's throw that in there because he's a white rapper, but the white rapper, excuse me. But just his flow style, the flow switches, like he's technically talented. Like I can't take away from him. I just don't know about the production on this, because I am not that. It's not that type of song for me as far as the beat goes. I like his rapping more than I like the beat. That makes sense. Crazy because Troubles, I didn't like. Troubles, the beat was cool. Like it was more like down to earth and like more melodic. I just didn't like him rapping on it. This one, I don't like the beat, but I like him rapping. And that beat makes it, maybe it's because how I'm listening, it just makes it hard for me to actually, makes it hard for me to actually hear what he's saying. And he's rapping so fast, sometimes I'm just missing bars. So let's continue. Maybe he'll pick up.
I'm glowing, the pendulum is slowing. I'm sticky with the green roller, fatty dopamine starts flowing. My cerebellum glowing, the pendulum is slowing. I'm swinging and I'm swaying, but I don't know where I'm going. Mind running, Jesse Owens, hallelujah, Leonard Cohen. All the seeds that I've been sowing, slowly growing like trees. I grow, then I preach, scrap that I teach over beats to all those that seek. Teach on these streets, streets can be bleak, but bleak was the place where I rose to my feet.
Okay, that is Ren the Hunger. I will say this. I liked it better than Troubles. Now what I also say is I am still not a believer. What I can say overall, and I might get killed in the comments, but y'all, for first and foremost, y'all Ren fans are dope, right? I said I didn't like the Troubles in the last one. Y'all were like, I had like one person who maybe said they gave me some negative feedback, but most of you are like, yeah, man, you know, it's not for everybody, but try this, try that. You guys are super like giving and like, here, try this song, maybe this is better. Someone's like, I don't even know why somebody would offer you Troubles as a first listen. Try this, like y'all are very, very a positive group of people. I can very much tell that, and I can tell you enjoy his music, and you are very humble, and you guys are very righteous people. I could tell just by how y'all responded to me. and that's somebody who that doesn't necessarily give it a great review. I can see that, and I appreciate that. What I will say is, like I said, I loved him. I love the rap. I love him rapping on that. Right? I enjoy the rap. Right? Like, did you enjoy this better than Troubles, Richard? This is much better rapping on this one. I enjoyed him. He was rapping. Like, again, I can tell he's a very old school, like, Beastie Boys is probably his shit. He probably had all their albums, right? I was never a Beastie Boys fan. Not a Beastie Boys fan at all. I'm just not that. It's not my generation, right? I grew up on like NWA, Pac, Ice Cube. Like, that's like a generation after the Beastie Boys, right? Like, that's as far as I go, right? I don't anything below like any. Like, I didn't listen to Cool Herc. I didn't listen to Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying? I ain't listen to what's my guy? Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying. Who was that? Is that Rakim? If you put it in the chat, the private chat, if you know, Richard, I don't know. Y'all know who I'm talking about, though. I'm gonna get killed by hip hop community for that one. Who did that? Now I gotta know. Sorry, guys. But basically, what I'm saying is, I know he's a Beastie Boys fan, because of the production, and I don't. Oh, Grandmaster Flash, ignorant. Put me in hip hop jail for that one. But he said Flavor Flav. Sorry, guys. I got my editors in the background, and we're in StreamYard, so he's helping produce this, and it's funny. He said Flavor Flav in the barber chat. My bad. I didn't mean to snitch on it like that, but I had to put it out there. But no, man, this was dope. I like this much better. I will say that this is a much better song by Ren. Shout out to Ren. You're a rapper, dude, and I appreciate that. He's a rapper, first and foremost. Like, he's going to the genesis of rap, or pretty damn close to the genesis of rap, and he's pulling his inspiration from that. Clearly, a Beastie Boys fan from that production. I never liked the Beastie Boys production. I don't like the Beastie Boys at all. Like, I just don't like them. They're not good to me. But I respect them if you're writing a book about hip hop, you have to include the Beastie Boys somewhere at some point. Maybe they get a sub chapter or something like that. But I was never a big fan. And to be fair, I was never a big fan of Run DMC. I'm not a big fan of that type of rap and that era of rap. So that's not specific to the Beastie Boys. That's just that era of rap. Just to put that out there. But I am a fan of his rapping style. His flow switches were crazy. He raps really, really fast with that accent. It was really hard for me to understand sometimes, and I feel like the beat was overwhelming his voice. Did you get that, Richard? Like, the beat was overwhelming his voice. Yeah, the beat almost like drowned out his vocals and his rapping. You know, it was in front of his rapping and not behind his rapping, which to me is an issue, because when you're going in like that, I want to hear you go in. I don't want to hear the beat jump in while you're saying some hella ill shit, right? So that was my problem with the song. It's not that it wasn't him per se, it was his beat selection. But for him, he was and he was switching. I'm like, oh shit, he's going in, but the beat was so in front of him that it was hard like to get around it. I want to get the beat out the way so I can hear what you're actually rapping about, right? That's like to me what threw me off about that. But all in all, we're gonna keep going down this well, this Ren well. How deep does a rabbit hole go? We will find out. Okay, so again, stay with me for you guys who are on the episode. We're gonna get to the next Ren song. But for those who are watching this as an individual video, I appreciate it. I can't wait to read the comments on this one. I can't wait. Y'all might chew my ass up, but I think I was a little bit more fair this time. And I didn't say it was a bad song. I enjoyed this better than Troubles. I enjoyed his rapping a lot. I loved his rapping. But the beat selection wasn't it, because of it almost took away from his rapping, and I don't like that. beats are meant to enhance your vocals, and this almost like took it back because you couldn't hear some of the things he was saying, and it overwhelmed the vocals and kind of drowned out some of his vocals in his rapping. So that's just my honest opinion. I'm gonna keep it real raw 100 all the times. Ain't gonna lie, just for clout and just to get people to like me. So that's not what this is about. So just to be fair to the community, you know, I want y'all to know what y'all get every time y'all coming on here. With that being said, we're gonna get into Losing It is the next one and seeing how that one goes, and then we'll get into Tell Us, and then we'll see where we're at with time. So with that being said, I'll see you on the next one, and remember, love, live, laugh, enjoy today, because tomorrow's the promise. Until next time, my friends. Peace.